All right, Bob Chick, I'm here with my good friend Lee Thompson, your Texas District Chairman, and of course IFBB Professional Judge. Lee, you were here today at the Phoenix, head judging on the NPC, on the panel on the IFBB. But Lee, you always get a lot of flack in and around the boards for head judging. You've been quite busy this year, of course, with your European vacation slash workload when it comes to the show. So you've literally been gone from your house. I mean, this is the first time you've actually been in the States in a month.
Yeah, it's been, you know, we left the Olympia, we hit Korea, and then cruised on over to Dubai, and then hit Prague, and then San Marino, and then Finland, and China, and I came here to Phoenix, and out tomorrow to Russia. And
well, of course, you can't leave out Russia, Lee, but those frequent flyer miles are certainly adding up, my friend, so I'm sure you're flying in style. But Lee, let me get your reflections on the show here. NPC was a great show, 200 plus. First time we had NPC here at the Phoenix Europa, and obviously you put that through with a breeze. Obviously we're used to much bigger numbers at some of your shows, like 700 plus at the Phil Heath this past year, and that'll probably go up this year. But let's talk about the pros just for a second. Mo Banu in first. I thought that's probably the best Mo that we've seen since he started competing as a professional.
I'd have to agree. I mean, you know, I've judged Mo a couple times, and certainly the best conditioned Mo. I mean, that's what you get from Mo is conditioning, but he was rock solid tonight. I think you know, some of the other guys opened the door for him. You know, we didn't see the best Johnny Jackson that we've seen, but I think we've seen Johnny improving over the tour. You know, and that level of conditioning that, you know, that Mo brought really just, you know, closed and shut everything down.
Absolutely. Well, Lee, let me ask you this now specifically. You had Johnny Jackson, who ended up in second place. You had newcomer Brad Rowe with a great third place finish. Now, these guys were tight. I mean, Brad was in great condition, and interestingly, they have completely opposite parts of each other. Brad Rowe's legs are outstanding. His upper body could use some muscle. Johnny Jackson's upper body, unparalleled by nobody, but obviously could use a little bit of legs. How on the judging panel do you differentiate between a second and third like that? Was it split? You know,
it was split, but we got down to, you know, as you go through the 8 poses, and you look at things, you know, legs up and each muscle. Brad's got some development to do. I mean, Johnny's actually got some good, you know, obviously has that muscle maturity over Brad. And Brad Rowe with the back is a dangerous threat. Sure I think you throw him in that mix with the Steve Kuklos, the Juan Morels, and the future of, you know,
Justin Compton,
the future of bodybuilding. Excuse me, Justin, I'm a little tired, but yes, you're in there. But yeah, you throw him at very impressive young man, and we saw a good Johnny. We didn't see a great Johnny Jackson tonight. Had we seen a great Johnny Jackson, this outcome could have been certainly different.
Well, Johnny packing more muscle than just about anybody, and Mo certainly no stranger to that department. You know, we talk about strategy in bodybuilding. I got a chance to catch up with Brad right after the show, and he's going to Russia, and then he's off to the Ferrigno. I think that's great strategy. I mean, he waited all year to make the improvements in his upper body necessary. I think they paid off in dividends here, but I think that's great strategy in business sense from Brad Rowe.
Oh, I think so. You know, I think hopefully a lot of the young generation looks at this tour that we've had past the Olympia and then sees some of these latter shows that you know, there's great opportunities and there's still great competition, but it's an opportunity to get out in front of, you know, judges like Steve, myself, and the rest of the panels, collect some good money along the way, and also you know, get those very important points, or even that Olympia, you know, pass to the big dance. So it's a good strategy by Brad.
Lee, one more question for you. You were obviously on the panel also for men's physique. Now this is a tough one because of all the stuff that we see out there. People find it very difficult to try to figure out how you guys actually figure who's first, who's fifth. I mean, they all look great. They've all got the great abs. You know, I mean, you know, obviously the physiques aren't to the level of bodybuilding, nor should it be. Jason Poston winning here tonight, I thought it was an pretty easy pick. But what's the differences when you're trying to pick out like first, second, and third in men's physique?
You know, I'll give Jason one thing, other than that he has a great look and a nice physique. He's got a very simplistic way of posing, and it makes it easy to judge the body. What happens is, I think with a lot of the men's physique, I should say, is they try to overcomplicate the posing. They try to make it too, you know, too involved. And Jason, you'll notice in the videos and the pictures online, he's just very stand up, straight in front, you know, not twisting, not a lot of curvature, turning around the back. He just, you know, lets his hands, you know, fall to the side, and he lets his body speak. Some of the other guys tonight, you have great physiques, but I think they get a little bit too much involved for my ability to be able to and be able to see those lines. And I think Jason is very smart when he does that on stage. He just lets his body do the talking.
Lee, is the pendulum swung a little bit too much to the right now with men's physique? I mean, we're starting to actually hear the word, phrases like the men's physique routines. So it's an actual routine that you're seeing. And like you say, there's a little bit almost too much prep to get into the pose. You know, is it a little bit overdone at this point where some of these guys need to throttle it back and just present the pose?
Well, I said with Jason, I think stay basic. Yeah. I mean, it's a front and a rear pose, and you know. Some of the guys are taking more time to get in the pose, and they're moving so much that you're not able to identify anything anyway. So my suggestion to anybody, men's physique competitors, even pro level, NPC level, is less is more. And it gives us the ability to judge your body. So, you know, it's not about the routine. It's about presenting the package that you're bringing there. So slow movement, 1 or 2 movements, let your body talk.
All right, you heard it from one of the best, Lee Thompson. That's going to wrap things up here in Phoenix. For Lee Thompson, this is Bob Chick signing off.